Welcome to another video in our Microsoft Azure Learning. In the last video, we learned about Azure Region and Availability Zone. So we know Azure regions are the geographical location, and inside Azure region, there are multiple data centers, and those are called availability zones. This is clear for you. Now let's talk about Azure management structure. So before you create a virtual machine or a storage or a network, anything, it is really critical to understand how Azure is structured. That's why we are learning Azure management structure. So Azure uses a management hierarchy that controls the identity, how you access, or for example, billing, how you pay, and how you gonna control the access and the resources in the organization, because you will have virtual machines, you will have storage network, and a lot of people will be accessing it from the administration point of view. So the most important concepts to understand in the Azure management structure are tenant, subscription, resource group, and resource. This need to be very clear so that it will be easy for you to create resources and manage it securely. You may think why you should understand this, because this concept is not there in the on-premises. So from an administrative perspective, the Azure resources are connected to your organization through internet. So, and also this is no more running in your data center. You are paying per resources, per consumption of the resources running in Microsoft Azure. So these concepts of tenant, subscription, resource group, and resource, these concepts define who can access from an admin side, and these concepts also define who pays for what, how the resources are structured and secured. So clearly it is a foundation. So these are the terminologies or concepts that define who access, who gonna pay, and who will be managing the resources. Of course, this is the foundation. And if this foundation is wrong, then your Azure environment become difficult to secure and control. So let's begin with the first topic, that is Azure Tenant. What is an Azure Tenant? If you are new, then it's an important concept to understand. So an Azure Tenant is the top level identity boundary in Azure. We can relate it to like a piece of land that you purchased, and you have a wall, a big wall as a boundary. Similar to that, Azure Tenant is the boundary. When you signs up for an Azure account, or when your company signs up for an Azure account, then Microsoft immediately creates an Azure Active Directory tenant for you. So this is the first thing that you're gonna get from Microsoft. So when you take a free trial account in this course by following my videos, you get an Active Directory tenant, and that is your dedicated identity space. And then you can create multiple users and groups, and you can share with other colleagues if you want to participate them on your tenant, like multiple administrators handling one company resources in Azure. So be clear that this is the first thing that you get when you sign up successfully for Microsoft Azure account, and that tenant is your identity boundary. You create users, you assign permissions, and the identity access management inside the resources are managed by this. The next concept that we are going to discuss in this video is Azure Subscription. A subscription is a very well-known term. No need to explain it, because everybody has a subscription for watching movies or Microsoft Office 365. So a subscription here means for billing and management boundary. Any resource that you create, a network or storage in Microsoft Azure, it generates a cost, right? And these are tracked inside a subscription. So when you create a virtual machines, it will be under the tenant and then under the subscription, and your virtual machine will be taking the credits from the subscription. So here, when you enroll for a free trial account, then Microsoft gives you a tenant and also a free trial subscription for $200. So the virtual machines or the storages that you're going to create will be consuming the cost from that subscription. Many organizations create separate subscriptions for production, development, and testing for their management easiness. And some are separated as a different departments also. And this helps them to control the cost and also the access. Now, coming to the relationship between a tenant and a subscription, it is very simple. A tenant can contain many subscriptions, like you can see in the slide, but a subscription belongs to only one tenant. So here, the pay-as-you-go subscription, you cannot share it with another organization or another tenant. For that, you have to create another subscription there. But you can create multiple subscriptions under one tenant, because whatever inside this tenant never go outside the tenant. So all the authentication always comes from the tenant, not the subscription. The next one is a resource group. Like it named as resource group, it is just a logical container used in Microsoft Azure to organize the resources. So when you create a virtual machine, it is not just a virtual machine. For Microsoft Azure, it will have network card, firewall, public IP, hard disk, a lot of things, right? So this all will be a part of one resource group. You can also have multiple virtual machines in one resource group. You can add whatever the resources that you are consuming and to one resource group. And this helps you to manage it. For example, if you want to delete the resource group, then you can delete it simply, the resource group, and that will delete all the resources in that group instead of deleting the virtual machines and other components one by one. Now the relationship between a resource and a resource group. So a resource like virtual machine or SQL server can belongs to only one resource group at a time. And resource groups exist in region. You cannot move, you can move resources if needed. That is okay, but you cannot have a resource group across two regions. For example, a US and a Europe. You cannot have a virtual machine running in US and another virtual machine running in Europe together under one resource group. In this case, you have to create two resource group, but it is flexible to move the resources if required. Now let's summarize. Here is the complete hierarchy starting from the tenant. For the identity you get the moment you successfully enrolled for an Azure subscription. And once you completed that, you have a trial account if you enroll for a trial. Otherwise, you have to create a pay-as-you-go or some other kind of subscription. Then you can create a resource group, and then you can start creating resources and consuming it. So the first three hierarchy: tenant, resource group, subscription, and resource group. You can only create a resource once you have all these three. You cannot just start creating a virtual machine. You need a tenant, you need a subscription, and you need a resource group also. That's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.